I love firewood.
And welcome back, Firewood addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Fire You. Coming back at you live. Well, not live. I'm in my truck. We are on the road. I got the trailer behind me. We're going back to the house that has that fur. Going back, hoping to finish up that job. So stay tuned and let's get some wood. So while I'm driving to this location for this fur, I wanna tell a story. Remember in the previous episode on this fur that I mentioned a pro tip that don't process any wood at a site or a house that has wood for free, to not leave anything there because something may happen. Something may happen and you can't get back there, or they ghost you or something. So then all that work that you did to process that wood to get it prepared for you to take it is now going to someone else. So that will come into play in a second. So I was supposed to come back the following day, and she's like, oh, I have something up, so let's plan for the following day. Okay, whatever. So then in that time, oh wait, I'll back up a second. When I go there the first time and talk with her, she said that she's in no like real rush, but wants it gone in the beginning of March. Which, okay, like I can do that. That's fine. I didn't mention to her that I want to take all the wood. I guess it was implied, but I didn't say I would take all the wood. I was hoping that that was going to be a non-issue there. So yeah, so fast forward to the other day, and I have free time, or I'm not going to this place because she's busy or whatever, and I get a message from my buddy who lives in the same town as this person with the fur, and it's an ad on Facebook Marketplace of some rounds in a yard, and I'm like, that looks really familiar. It's the same picture that the woman or the person who has this wood, this fur, sent me initially of what she has, so I could confirm how much she has, and so I could send that picture to my good friend Paul the arborist to confirm what type of wood it was. She had posted it on Facebook Marketplace for other people to come get it, even though like one day I couldn't come and then she got busy, but she wanted it gone, I guess, sooner than later, and wanted to give it to other people. So I'm kind of upset. Trying to like remain calm, and I don't want this episode to be complaining the whole time. I'm not fully complaining. I'm just telling a story of sometimes getting free firewood is a pain in the butt, and having to deal with weird people. So I didn't say anything, and then I get a message from the initial person, the person in my neighborhood who referred me to this person with the fur, and they said, hey, we're able to get the wood. I said, yeah, I ain't got one trailer load, but it sounds like she has given some to other people. And she was like, oh, she did? Like, I thought she was gonna give it to you. I'm like, yeah, me too. And then so this woman with the fur texted me the next day and said, can you come back this day, this time? I said, yeah, I can if there's any left. So therefore, like, I'm telling her, like, I know she's given the wood that was supposed to be mine away to someone else. And then she responds, okay, well, can you do it faster? And can you not leave a big mess? Like, well, so I'm like, wait, what? So I'm thinking in my head, like, how can I go faster? I kicked my butt for 2 hours straight that day that you saw in the previous episode, because I only had 2 hours and I wanted to get as much done as possible. And I was by myself and I was trying to use my chainsaws and maul and wedge to make these pieces small enough to throw over the fence, so I wouldn't have to go around the fence. So I respond with, well, how did the other person split the wood there on site? Because I'm thinking, like, how could they go faster than what I did? And she's like, well, they used a maul, an axe, and a wedge. And like, they, as in more than one person. So she had more than one person come on her property that they found her on Facebook Marketplace, and they busted out and they took the majority of the wood. And I'll try to get a picture and I'll show you the before and after what she sent me. So take that picture there, and then I took one trailer load from last time, and then here's what the balance from what the other people left, and I'll show you that here, that she sent me. I'm perplexed at the moment, racking my head of how these people could go faster. So I text a buddy of mine locally who's into firewood, and I asked him, like, what's the fastest way to cut down big rounds? And then he called me because he didn't want to text, because so I explained to him the situation. He's like, and he was laughing, not at me, but at the situation, like, yeah, there's no way one guy can go faster than that by himself with what tools you had. There's just no way, period. So that calmed me down. It's unfortunate that wood is now gone. So it's just a hassle. Like, I feel disrespected that someone else, like, got this wood. I wasn't aware that she was in such a hurry to get this wood out of her yard. I guess she's going through something on her end from the initial person who contacted me, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean that you can be not nice to other people because you're going through a hard time. I hope this is coherent, this story. So I'm going back there now. I got a late start this morning because I had some appointments to go to. So I have the trailer behind me. I have a hand truck with big wheels. I have ramps. I have a wheelbarrow. And I think what I'm gonna do, since she wants me to get this wood out of her yard as soon as possible, I don't think I'm gonna bring out the chainsaws. Even though I have both chainsaws, they're all gassed up, all lubed up, all sharpened up. I sprayed out the air filter this morning. They're all good to go. They're all rocking and rolling. And I have my wedges and my mauls, my sledgehammer. I have all the tools to do the job. But what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna put them on the hand truck. I'm gonna ferry them through her yard on the hand truck or in the wheelbarrow, and I'm gonna roll them up on the ramp. I'm not gonna make any more mess in her yard, and because she wants them done as soon as possible. With the shavings and the noodlings that I left the last time, yeah, that was a mess. And like I told you all before, as a common courtesy, because you're getting free wood from someone, if you make a mess or there's any branches or whatever, do what you can and clean the area up so it looks presentable. It looks like you gave a crap that you got something for free. Yes, it was work. Maybe you had to load in your truck or noodle it or whatever. But make it look like you are appreciative, and you made it look nice. So I told her I was going to anyway. Like, if it was gonna come back, I was going to come back with some garbage cans and a rake and take some of my noodlings out. There's a bunch of sawdust there from when the arborist came to cut down this tree and bucked it up. I'm not gonna take all that because that should have been their job, and that's on her to have ensured that had happened. It's not my fault, but I'll take what I can all the noodlings from what I did the previous time, and hopefully not today, away, and I'll put it in 2 garbage cans, and that's what I'll take. And I was gonna do that anyway, but I told her that because she made because you made a big mess. Well, I don't, okay, like, that happens, I'm sorry, and I'll take some away. Like I don't know what else to say about that. I'm not sure if, like, and I'm away, not all homeowners, lay people who are not into firewood at all, don't burn it, don't cut it, don't care. I understand they're not fully aware of how hard firewood, to be in firewood, doing firewood, cutting firewood is. It's work. As I mentioned before, we all know that people who are firewood addicts, you know it's work, and we work hard at it. So to be asked to go faster, I'm trying not to be insulted because I know my limits, and you all know, or you should know, that when you push yourself too hard on a site and you're tired, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen, and that's when you need to stop. You need to slow down and either to rethink the situation and maybe stop, take a break or stop, and you're done for the day. Because if you go any longer, you risk the chance of something bad happening, and you don't want that to happen, right? So I'm going there now. We'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film, not move the camera, not waste any time moving the camera. Not that it added much time last time, just having to move it around. I got some pretty good action shots last time, but to move the camera around a little bit for you, so hopefully get some good shots. But we'll see how this goes today, and then I'll be out of here. I just got a text from her just now saying, "Oh, you need to be done by 4." Well, okay, then that leaves me 3 hours, I guess, to get what I can. And then if there's anything left, then I guess I'm not coming back. I don't know. Anyway, so stay tuned for some good footage there, folks. And we're back in the wood yard. This is the load that we got today. Some gnarly stuff, as I suspected, as pointed out to my friend who called me when I was trying to confirm the fastest way to take down rounds into manageable pieces. And he said they probably cherry picked the stuff that was less knotty, probably stuff that was at the top-ish part of the tree, the top half, and split that down with the axe or a maul or whatever by hand, and then loaded that way. You can tell some of the stuff that they tried and failed, like this piece here, they totally tried to knot on for a bit. You can see, you know, all the marks on it that they tried to hit it. They got the outside of it, but then just left it. So I was left with the remnants, and I barely got this load in the trailer. The Tacoma did not like it. So I mean, we got some cookie stuff, some small pieces over there. We got some longer stuff. This is gonna be like at 22, this piece here. Gnarly stuff, like the base stuff. I got the balance of what other people got. Another piece here where they tried to hack at the middle and couldn't because there was all full of knots, but they got the outside of it. This piece here and this piece here, and that's the only two pieces that they tried and failed and left. So I got the rest of it, and I don't want to make it where or have it come off as like I'm not thankful, I'm ungrateful, and complaining. I'm not complaining, I'm just upset, and I hope that you can understand why I'm upset. So I guess this is a learning moment for all of us. And a pro tip: when you get free wood, or you say, is this available to an ad on OfferUp or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, and they say yes, and you go to the place and you confirm that you want all the wood, tell them you want all the wood, or say, I can only take one truckload, or I can only take one trailer load today, maybe tomorrow, and be transparent and be communicative, be open with them from the beginning. Because from my experience, a lot of people, they want one person to come and take it all, and work with them on timing. Come Tuesday at 12, you have 2-hour window. You come take what you need and then go. But don't rush and then I hope that the person who has the wood that they're giving away isn't pushy about it, like having to tap their toes on the ground waiting for you to get it. This takes time. This takes time to gather this wood, especially with you're by yourself. The lady who I got this wood from said that there's multiple people in the yard getting it, and she estimates that before me there was about 10 loads, and that was truckloads. So not as much as I could haul in the trailer that I was borrowing, but I missed out on a lot of wood, which is a bummer. But now I have more wood to process, and as well as the spruce / pine in the background there. So a lot here, and it's all sitting in the mud, which is a bummer. So again, if you have a person that you're getting wood from, tell them how much you want to take, and if they are not cool with that, then they'll say no, and then you move on. But I guess be open about it. I should have said or should have asked her, told her I would like all the wood, and then be open that way. Maybe she would have said no because I couldn't come certain days, or she was unavailable when I was available. I think people should be more flexible, but that's just me. So that's the saga of getting 2 loads of fir. Definitely will be money in the bank later on. It will just take time to process it, and then to sort it and figure out where it's all going to go, because the lengths are all over the place. But because there's a lot of knotty stuff, there's going to be a lot of rack wood for the firewood stand, which which I'm okay with. I think I'm good on bundle wood at the moment. So getting some more rack wood set aside should be good. I think, like again, I said in the previous video, I'll probably use the longer pieces. I won't rip them. I won't rip them down to be shorter. I'll leave them as is, the lengthwise, and just put them in the bonfire rack. So not having to spend too much time on that. But yeah, this is mostly all going to be using the Champion, which is over there. Side note, I can in terms of the quality of the arborist who cut this down, wouldn't you, like, you have this like piece here tree, wouldn't you just like cut this flush with the bark, or even here, like these pieces here that are like sticking out from the round, wouldn't you be courteous and just like cut this flush? I feel that there's quality of arborists and the care they take in their work, and not to knock anyone who is a tree killer, arborist, a tree service person. Most of you all are pros, and you know what you're doing, and I don't envy you at all. I'm just saying, like, what it would take like a few seconds just to cut this down where it's flush, so when you're having to split them, then you have a nice piece of wood to, and I had to come back and cut that. But it's just a side tangent. So I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope that you watched the first Firewood Addicts podcast series that came out this past Sunday. There'll be one more coming out in a few days, in this coming Sunday, which is episode 2. That was a little bit longer, but the person who I interviewed had a lot to say, some good stuff in there. So stay tuned. I have a few more people lined up. So if you're interested, if you're also addicted to firewood, if you like to sing in the shower, I love firewood. If you like that song and you sing it while you're in the shower, hit me up and let's get you on the podcast too, so you as well can share that knowledge. Until next time, stay safe, keep cutting. Cheers.